I actually thought this thing would go live. It says six. Wait a minute, live in 6 minutes. That's not right. I'm not supposed to. Whoops! I accidentally went live. Live in 6 minutes. I went live too early. I I pulled out a doggle. Oh, good morning. It's morning here for people who tuning in late later than Saturday morning. It's morning here right now, and I pulled out another doggle thing. Um, has video, a monitor port on the front. Matter of fact, it's got one of them old fashioned ones. I got to buy one of those things from Apple. It's a plug that plugs into the thing there, and uh, and it has let me see. I got five USB 3 point, and one on the back says high powered, high performance, and got a whole bunch of little plugs here. But sometimes it doesn't work. I always get a message saying not getting power. But I have a couple of external hard drives plugged into the USB Cs, and I have three of my cameras plugged right into the USB 3 points, and it's working pretty good. Thank you, Jesus. So that leaves me my computer. That leaves my computer open for a USB C. I'm going to plug my Phantom directly in to the plug my Phantom directly in. So that leaves me a whole bunch of extra plugs for when I want to get into my Machina. I definitely want to get into. I was fooling around last night on the piano, and then I did what? I did some monitors went out. Did you see? Yeah, fooling around on the piano last night, and oh, this thing, works. The microphone works better when you turn it on. I tell mine, it's so weird that when I first got into computers years ago, I actually bought a old fashioned DOS computer. A guy ripped me off, sold me an old computer out of the government building, got me for some money. He was still the same old guy that, well, my mama said you can't say nothing good about somebody. Well, I can plug my iPad in, and I have an extra cable here. I can plug in my phone. I have my phone plugged into the wall power. The, I can plug my phone in to the computer. I need to, when I had to get a new credit card, TMI, all of those bills coming from Apple, I didn't pay. And I was shocked how much money I saved not paying Apple. All I'm going to pay them for is storage. I usually like to have my music playing, but I did without it this morning. I usually had like my praise and worship, but I went on YouTube and pulled up some old fashioned gospel, James, Andre Crouch or Shirley Caesar. Put all that up, and everything worked good here. I was so happy that this slow computer, Mac Mini Intel, actually, it was the fastest one when it came out. People were saying, get this instead of the MacBook. Or it was like, I think it was even faster than some iMacs at the time. It's, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you the specs. I can actually pull up another screen here. Let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna put it on my third screen. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Here it is, 3.2 gigahertz, 6 cores. 6 cores was a lot back in the day. i7 is the fastest one they make. Well, they make i9s now. I guess I don't know if they have an i10. But I maxed it out. If I could have put more memory, if I could put more memory in here, if they make bigger sticks than 32 gigs, that's small enough to fit inside here, I sure will open this thing up and put it in there. Matter of fact, I want to look into that. But they haven't, as far as the M4, the new M4 for $600, they have hacked. Third parties are on board here now, so you can upgrade the storage. You can upgrade the. Matter of fact, they're saying that you can run the external hard drives much faster than the internal one, but you can upgrade the memory easily. They're third party, jump right on. All you do is unscrew it and pop it right in there. I know Apple didn't want that, but everybody was complaining about the memory being soldered in. They had to give something. So third party is on that. You can max out the M4 as much memory as you want to put in there. And the external drives, there's several ways you can do that. You know, I'm not the expert on that. You can look that up yourself. But I was so happy that my piano turned out, the sound coming through the piano, the piano coming through is really nice. I'm learning my way around this Phantom. That's right. Next time I want to get, well, with this I can only have 3 cameras. Actually, I wanted the camera overhead, I'm going to be using that for to go live because it looks so cool. You know, let me show you. It looks so cool from a distance at night when you're playing like synthesizer stuff. I was noticing the ambient people. And the ambient people don't even talk through the whole session. I'm going to do that. But I like to narrate, you know. And I'm using my headset, so I don't need this boom mic. But I thank God that, you know, it's so weird that when I keep rearranging my apartment, I've been rearranging since I've been in here. I think it's 9 years. I moved in a couple of years before the pandemic. And I look around sometimes, I say, I be looking around, I say, who did this? Whose idea? Wow. Keep moving stuff, scooting stuff around. I made my mind up that I don't have any regular furniture. I don't have any dresser drawers. I just got this futon. What? How do you say that? Futon? This thingy. Futon. I just got this futon. I just got this. That's I have a bed and a futon. And I have office chairs. I don't have dresser drawers. The dresser drawers is just built into the walk-in closet. You know, I want to turn this reverb up. Can y'all hear the reverb on my voice? I don't have dresser drawers, dining room table, none of that stuff. I have a sewing room with a table. My sister gave me a table. I folded that up today. I want to see how much room I can get in here. But the tables, the desk, the studio desk is the only furniture that I have. Really, everything in here except for my mother's chair. I got the chair from my mama's house. She bought that. She was fixing up our house. After everybody moved out, I came back. We came back to visit. She had that house look like a better house and gardens. I mean, it looked like a doll house, man. It was like really nice. Yeah, really nice. I'm sitting here just reminiscing, think about the goodness of God, of Jesus, and all He's done for me. I actually, when people look at my monitors, all of these monitors were a gift. They came from heaven. The angels hooked me up. I call it my drift store. One monitor I bought from Home Shopping Network in the other room, but there's like 5 more monitors in my storage room, and these stands, all of those. I paid for the keyboards. I paid for the mixers and the computers and the doggles and the hard drives. I paid for all of that stuff. But the little icing on the cake, I paid for the boom mics and the microphones and my monitors, my computer monitors, my amplifiers and my machine and things like that. But the icing on the cake, these monitors and the monitor stands, I paid for the cameras, all the cameras and the wires. But a lot of the, I don't think I bought the HDMI cable that came with my monitor I got from Home Shopping Network. I paid for that. I didn't pay for any of the HDMI cables. I paid for all of my tip ring sleeves and my XLR cables. I paid for those. But those rugs, the rugs on the wall, all of the desk, all these desks, these fancy desks, those were gifts from heaven. God blessed me to get those without money. All 3 of these desks in here. So I'm saying that God will supply. I told you 9 years ago, I was in a fire and I had to leave everything except for the clothes on my back. I'm trying to wait for somebody to come in the chat room, but that's okay. I'm not mad. But I'm supposed to be. Oh, you know what? Yesterday, too, a couple of times I thought I was in the red and I wasn't. But let me see. I'm going to go all the way in the red. And then back down. And I think I did mix this one. I mixed this yesterday with the this one thing about this piano too, this keyboard, the O series, all of the pianos have a lot of high end on them. But the mixer's right there. I mean, the EQ is right there at your fingertips. I can turn them down. It needs more mids and lows. It's too much. I know that's in the red right there. That's in the red. Back it down just I want to set the keyboard one place and leave it. Break this down a little bit. Red right there. This summer when I go out, I want to start learning all the words to my songs. I knew a guitar player downtown, a busker, and he would he sang "Wild Eyed Girl." Did I lose the camera? I lost the camera. No, it's right there. Brown Eye Girl. He was singing. I did want to do a performance with this guy. He was in a wheelchair. It's a beautiful guy. I mean, his demeanor so pleasant. I hope I run into him again. I need to. There's a lot of people I met through my journeys that I lost contact with them. There was a couple that came down to the Christmas tree. I saw them 8 years in a row. I saw them have all 3 kids. Every time they came down, they would have another. I saw them for 8 years in a row. And then all of a sudden, I never seen them again. I may have their phone number in my phone. But then it's probably under, I need to go through my phone and call all the numbers that I don't know who they are. Just call and say, hey, I'm just calling to see who you are in my phone thing. But 402 subscribers. And I'm finding out a lot of stuff about YouTube too. You know, you're supposed to schedule. You don't supposed to when you put up a video, you're not supposed to put it up right away. You're supposed to schedule it I don't know how to schedule this restream. I need to look that up. How to schedule when I sign off. Well, this is live, but I should be recording this. Oh, it's already recorded into this automatically records. So all of these are in here. So I need to go in here and figure out how to schedule the recording. It's already recorded. It's a whole lot of stuff. When I first got into this, I said I wasn't going to do anything but go live. I wasn't going to look up anything because I didn't want it to take up what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. I was relaxing. I had to recoup I had a rough life. I had to recoup from being a busker. I had 40 years in, man. And believe me, I went through a whole bunch of that stuff. You see the crazy stuff when people call the police on you? They were calling the police. The first 15 years of me busking, they locked me up so many times. They locked me up so many times that when I would come into the police precinct, they would say, hey, the flute player is back. And they would give me, even though I was locked up, they would give me a little special treatment. They put me in the second cell. And a couple of times the police would lock me up and he would just whisper to the police, say, just keep them in here for a while, let them go at midnight. And they would lock me up and let me go. But see, if I had known what all these people know here today, I could have sued I would have had at least $50 million. As many times they were locking me up for nothing. A couple of times they were locking me up and they were asking each other what we going to charge them with. They got the handcuffs on me, get ready to lock me up and didn't even know what to charge me with. They would be asking each other because they would charge me with so many different things. They were running out of things to charge me with. And then a couple of times I went to court and the police the police didn't show up and the judge rescheduled the court date. I should have spoke up. I should have said, Your Honor, may I say something? If I didn't show up in court, they would have issued a bench warrant for me. But it's been 18 minutes. I said I don't want to go longer than 10 minutes. So I'm going to sign off and come